Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Netherlands. And it's raining. So, anyway, I landed some time ago. It's not today, but I couldn't make a video that day, so I'm making it now. You know, every video is connected anyway, so I'm going to drive back to where I live, which is Amersfoort. So, and no, I wasn't in Sint Maarten for that long. You know, I made some videos and didn't upload daily. Sometimes a few days in between, or a week or so. So, you know, it got stretched out a bit. So that's why I'm only uploading now. So it's not like I was away that long. Unfortunately, I mean, I wouldn't mind spending like 6 months in Sint Maarten, or even longer, or Jamaica. So we're back. And it's raining. It was still good when I got back. Well, you know, it's not going to be long before it's going to rain. So what am I going to be talking about in this video? Well, just a quick little recap of my time in Sint Maarten, and yeah, what's next. And yeah, so like I said, it was good to be back, but it didn't start that well. It started a little bit bad. The place we stayed in at the start wasn't really that good, and I was talking about it in a few videos. After a while, the lady reached out, and you know, she said, "Okay, sorry, it wasn't supposed to be that way," and I'm good with that. So that's why I went back and reviewed the videos, because I was working on the videos at that time. I wasn't talking about the lady or talking bad or anything, but I was just talking about the way it was. So. But after all, I said, you know what, she said sorry, so it's okay with me, don't need to talk about it anymore. So it's alright. And so, you know, we left after 4 days, and then we went to Oyster Pond for one night, and that place was really nice. Let me just turn the AC on to keep the windows clean. Yeah, the place was nice. Nice area. And yeah, I wouldn't mind spending like a few weeks in that place actually. So yeah, that was really good. And after that, we went to Indigo Bay, and that's where we stayed for the remaining time. It was really nice. It was only one room, but it was a big bed in the living room, couch, and it was big, so it was nice. Beautiful view, nice place. You know, it's still under development, so yeah, it was. I'm gonna take the name. It was nice. It was nice. I definitely could recommend it if you're going to Sint Maarten. You look for somewhere to stay, and you see Indigo Bay, Indigo Suite in Indigo Bay. I can recommend it. Definitely nice view of the ocean, the Caribbean Sea. The trees are growing, so the view. It's a little bit less, but you know, it's still really nice. I uploaded a video just looking at the sea. It's so calming just to sit down and just look at the sea. So yeah, really nice. It was good to be back, good to see family. I had to get used to everything again. That's why I was complaining so much in the first video about the roads and whatever. But I mean, the roads are not really bad. It's just normal. But you know, when you're coming from like the Netherlands, so much lightning. Whether the roads in Holland, you know, they're so smooth, so beautiful. When you go anywhere else, you gotta be like comparing it. So that's what I was doing. But you know, as soon as you get past that, then everything is good again. No complaints. Yeah. And so did a good bit of eating, maybe a little bit too much. Beef patties, butter and cheese. You know, had myself some jerk chicken. I mean, I make jerk chicken myself, but it's always nice to go to eat. Yeah. Those are, I'm talking about the food I bought, you know, but like family, I got family there also, and of course, you know, they were cooking like crazy, so I was eating some curry goat and some stew peas. Yeah, I was doing a lot of eating, and I could notice it, so. But anyway, you know, that's life. You gotta enjoy yourself, right? So, yeah. When am I going back? I don't know. who knows? Maybe next year, maybe the year after. Maybe I would prefer to go to Jamaica first. It's, last time I was in Jamaica was in 2018, 2019. So I'd like to go back to Jamaica. One, just to see family. Two, to visit my mom's grave and my grandma. So sometimes you need those things also. It's just life. It's life. That's the way it is. We'll see next year. It would be nice to make like a combination trip, just like go to Jamaica and then come back, go to Sint Maarten and come back to Holland. But we'll see. We'll see. Just now I'm back, time to work. And so how was the flight going over? The flight going to Sint Maarten was actually okay. We went with the 7879. Maybe you saw the video I did. It was the cleanest plane ever. You pay like you fly with a premium airline, so you kind of expect a certain service. But I mean, they pay the cleaners. The cleaners don't really clean well. It's not really KLM's fault. But I mean, at the end of the day, they are responsible. So, and what I noticed about the 787 and 9, I was sitting by the window. It was so hot. It was unbelievable. And I said it to the flight attendant, and she was like, "Yeah, we know. It's like something by the 787-9, but after a while, it's going to cool down." It took a while, but it got really cool. And at the start, it was so warm. When we were coming back, my wife was sitting by the window, and she had the same thing. She was like, "Man, it's so hot." I said, "Yeah, like I know." What I also noticed is when they dim the window, they would dim the window automatically. You don't have shutters anymore. Slides. Like for some reason, I don't know if it got something to do with the window, why it's so hot or whatever, or maybe it's the material or whatever. I don't really know what it is, but it's so hot at the start. After a while, it will cool down. The seats, I'm not really thrilled about the seats. I know it's not like complaining, but going over it was just you board and then you fly. You board, you sit down, you fly over. It's like 8.5 hours. But coming back, you go to board, you sit down for like half an hour, then you fly down to Guyana. We went to Guyana. The 7879 flies to Guyana. The A330 flies to Trinidad. Then you fly to Guyana. 1 hour 50 minutes to Guyana. So you already sit there for like 2 hours and 20 minutes. And then you reach Guyana. You got to stay on board. They want you to remain in your seat so you can clean fast. So that's the next hour and 30 minutes was actually a little bit long. Was what did I say? You're flying for 220 already, 320, almost like 3 hours and 15 minutes. Am I saying it right? You sit for a long while anyway, and then you fly back. That's the next 8.5 hours. So you sit in for a long time. And the seats in the 7879, in KLM seats, anyway, in my opinion, they're not really comfortable. Squeaky, not really. So I think if I go and I'm coming back, I'm going to do it differently. One, personally, I prefer the 7879 is beautiful to look at. I just prefer the A330. I think it's more comfortable in my opinion. Yes, the 787 is way quieter. It's way more quiet. But I do prefer, comfort-wise, I prefer the A330. So one way of doing it, I'm already thinking, is if I'm going to Sint Maarten and I fly with KLM to get over there, just if I want to reach fast, because in the past I would fly through England and Miami, just like a lot of flying. But if I don't feel like doing so much flying, I could always fly with KLM to Sint Maarten, and coming back I could fly with Air France. There's also A330. Flight time to Paris is like 8 hours, 7:50, 8 hours. And then you're gonna deplane, and then you're gonna like walk around to catch your next flight. So while you're still traveling for a good while, you won't be sitting so long. So maybe that's in my opinion, that might be a better way to travel. Because I don't like that sitting so long, man. My back was like killing me. I'm not made to sit that long. And like I said, the seat was not good. So flying to Paris with Air France is probably a good option. The flying time from Paris to Amsterdam is only 50 minutes, so that is actually a good option. By the way, we'll see. So back in the Netherlands, and yeah. So first of all, it was really good. You know, I'm glad Sint Maarten didn't get a hurricane. It was close. It was touch and go. I was watching the weather, monitoring it, and so really good. That was fun. It was really good to be back at Mahou Beach, watching planes. I did a little bit of swimming. I think I went to the water like 2 or 3 times. I'm not really like a big swimmer, so it's not like I need to chill on the beach all day. I prefer to go look for family, drive around, eat. So, but it was good. So back in the Netherlands, and as you can see, it's raining. And oh my god, the traffic, because the police are working on the roads. Traffic is so bad. Without traffic, it's like, you know, I'm always up and about. I'm always back and forth to Amsterdam, Amersfoort. You know, the fastest time I could do is like 36 minutes. So many days, like 2 hours and change. It's terrible. So hopefully that's going to be over soon. Yeah, so now I'm back. I'm gonna be uploading some videos I made before I went to Sint Maarten. So I might take some summer videos down into spring or into the winter. And when all the videos are uploaded that I want to upload, then I'm gonna just take it easy and upload maybe like once a week if I'm doing driving, and if I'm doing planes, then it's going to be more often. It would be nice to do some live streams from Schiphol. So I'm going to look into that. I tried a few live streams already. It didn't really go that well. Still got to look into it to see why the quality is not really that great. So that's something I want to do. Would be nice. So yeah, so I'm going to do upload some, just work my backlog. Going to get some new tires, because my back tires are not really well, so I'm gonna get some back tires, 2 tires, and yeah, just gonna take it easy, and yeah, that's it basically. Just work. Try to save some money, try to stay out of trouble. I don't make trouble anyways, but sometimes trouble fine. Like I was on the road today. Today I went to Rotterdam. And I believe I saw like 5 accidents. It's just, man, people just crashing. So, gotta stay out of trouble. Try to stay safe. It's getting, we're coming up to winter, spring. I'm not gonna remove this. I'm just gonna leave it there because I made mistakes. Coming up to winter, so it's getting dark. It's getting rainy. It's gonna get cold. Yeah, and that's how it is with seasons, 4 seasons. So. I might be doing some traveling soon again, sooner than next year, like in the coming weeks. I don't know yet. We'll see. Looking into it. So stick around if you want to know where I am going. I can't always make videos of where I'm going because sometimes I'm not alone. And not everyone is thrilled about me filming, so gotta respect it sometimes too. And sometimes when I record and I put the mic away, probably put the mic in the back or in the trunk or somewhere, so it doesn't pick up what's going on in the car. So yeah. Anyway, I was chit-chatting a good bit, so now I'm gonna be quiet, I believe. I think I said everything I needed to say or wanted to say. yeah, I mentioned Indigo Bay, really beautiful. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for the support. Thanks for sticking around. If you are a sub, thank you very much. If not, consider doing so.
GPS signal lost.
I appreciate it. So as you can see, I'm on the road and it's night. I just saw a massive line and I think I got it on the dash cam, so I might include it so you could see. it. It was big. It was massive. Yeah. Anyway, one thing about night, not much traffic on the road. It's really nice. It's nice. So my ETA is 9:37, which is not a bad day. Oh man, yesterday was a bad day. Yesterday I got back at like 11. Stuck in traffic somewhere for like almost 2 hours and 45 minutes. Really? Yeah, really. The road was closed. And like I said, I saw like 5 accidents yesterday. Or was it today? No, today I saw like 5 accidents. And yesterday was my God. If only people would pay attention. Just like today, I saw like 5 cars. It's like slammed into each other. Come on. All you gotta do is keep your distance. Sometimes I see people doing like 100, 120, and it's so close to each other. I'm just like, yeah, that's a disaster. Wait until it happens. I think one day they're gonna say, hey, every car should have a dash cam. Maybe it's a good idea because I have dash cam also, and aside from the fact that when people see it, they keep their distance. It does force me to drive more careful also because I can't incriminate myself. Of course, sometimes when people like going slow, you will creep a little bit closer to them. I mean, I will sign, especially if you like blocking a lane. I mean, come on. But most times you won't see me doing any crazy stuff, zigzagging or doing any crazy. Look across the road and see blue police lights, blue lights, orange lights. See people standing on the freeway. Okay. Well, always something going on. No matter what time of day, no matter where you are. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All you gotta do is pay attention. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet now. Enjoy the rest of the drive. If there's anything, I'll chime in as usual. And again, I said it already, but I'm going to say it again. Thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are watching this video, if you made it this far, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean it, because it was just my. I know I say a lot. I know. It's just my little. Oh, see there. Oh man, it's my little project. Just like my little review channel. I really enjoy it because. Proud of it. It's amateur. I'm not professional. I'm not trying to be a professional. I'm not trying to be like everyone else. I really enjoy it just because I can be myself. Some people might say, oh, whatever. It's not for you. It's not for everyone. If you don't like it, that's okay. You don't need to. I'm gonna keep doing it my way. It's my little thing. It's my little project. It's my little call it whatever you want to call it. And I'm proud because I didn't know I wouldn't do it. I didn't know I was capable of doing it. I mean, I wanted to do it, but for some reason I just had a feeling I wasn't good enough to do it or whatever the case is. Sometimes you just gotta just do it. And sometimes, even like on the review channel, sometimes you get a little comments, and then about it a little bit. After a while, you're just like, whatever. Either way, it's not for you. This video is not for you. Doesn't matter who you are, because I follow like really big content creators also. And look at the videos, always someone commenting, always someone hating, always someone. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter who you are. You can't please everyone. So you just gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I always say about Germans? Middle lane, left lane, see? And you got someone sending like crazy. This could turn out. Yep, see, someone gonna undertake now. It's gonna go to the check. What's going on? Yeah, that was gonna move. Whoa, yep, that one is accurate. Someone brake checking this German in front of me. Anyway, I'm chatting too much, so let me stop.
There's a lane closure ahead.
so I'm almost back. 5 more minutes. At least dry over on this side. So it's 9:37 now. ETA is 9:37, and it's gonna be a short night because I have to be up at 4:30, yeah, 4:40. So it's gonna be a short night, by the time you reach, you do what you gotta do. And you shower and you reach in bed, it's almost like 12 for me. Sometimes you have those days or those weeks. So welcome back to Amersfoort. I said it already, but I'll say it again because you can't say it enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you notice the leaves are kind of looking yellow, it's not really because we're that far down in fall or winter or whatever. It's just it was a really dry year in Holland. It was a dry year, so probably one of the driest ever. So like leaves were already falling off the trees in the summer because the trees are gonna drop the leaves to preserve itself. All right, thank you all so much, wonderful people, and I'll see you next time.